up, rock stars? It's Rox coming to you today with the review for Vh1's Family Reunion, the Love and Hip Hop Edition, Season 2, the season finale, which would also be episode 10. So let's get to it, shall we? All right, you guys, so it's the night before the last day of the reunion, all right? And they say that they've been there 8 days. It feels like they've been there a month. Okay, they sure did squeeze a whole lot of drama out of these 8 days, didn't they? Brooke said that they asked Amina, could they have like an acoustic night, a real cool, vibey type of night. So it's winding down, all right? And it's the same dramas. It's the same dramas. Cisco says that, you know, he thought he was kind of bonding with Shekinah and the rest of the people there. You know, now Shekinah lying on him, talking about he said that he slept with Amina. He said that he did not say that, okay? And because of that, now he's about to lose his bestie. And I said, bestie? You guys are best friends? Child, if Peter is your best friend, you really don't have any friends now, do you? The ho-ho says that Shekinah is messy. We do know that. She got a big mouth, she loud, all of that. But one thing she does not do is lie. So we gonna get them all together again, child. I don't know how many times the Creep Squad got to get together, but we having another conversation. And this time we got Shekinah there. The ho-ho said, Shekinah, did you tell Stevie J that Cisco told you that he slept with Amina? Now here goes Shekinah. It wasn't exactly what he said. Okay, she said that they went to the club, and then after the club they went to the house, and that they was kissing. And you know if they kissing, they hunching. Okay, well we all know that, but what did the man say? Why you get up here and lie on this man? Even though we all believe it, nobody is going to admit to it. All right? Yes, I do believe it. You drinking and all of that. You hot and heavy, passionate and shit. Yes, you're going to be hunching and it's going to move on to the actual act. So, we got all that. But if you ain't got no proof and the man didn't say that, then why is we here? So she's trying to get him to admit that he did do it. And he's not going to. Okay? I feel like him and Amina got like some kind of pact that they will never admit that they did it. So she was like, that's all right. I'm about to leave. I'm leaving away from over here. Okay? How you gonna stir up the drama and then decide to leave? The whole thing is we don't really care, all right? But Peter does care. And Peter said it still bothers him the fact that he's even talking about it. Like, you already know this shit is sensitive. Even if you guys did only kiss on each other for a few minutes in the bedroom, okay? Why you got to be telling Shekinah all of this in the biggest mouth of all of the people that's there? So Peter still ain't feeling it for Cisco. Now, Amina's over there too, and she can't really understand why everybody feels the need to chastise her. Ho-ho is telling her how, you know, you was wrong for even doing that. I guess he was trying to chastise both Cisco and Amina. And the AAW was like, you know what, this is my damn situation. I'm not fixing to stand here and talk to you guys about this. And he walks off. And then Amina tells the ho-ho that she ain't got to answer to her ex-husband for anything that she does. Now it's the last day, okay? And you can tell it's winding up, and they are trying to milk this last day for all that they can, child. Boobie and Sin, it looked like there might be some sparks there. It seems like Sin might be a little bit more interested in Boobie than he is. You know, all of a sudden he want to take it slow, all right? And a little birdie told me that Boobie already had a woman back in Texas while all of this was going on. But he's more like, it might just be infatuation. Let's see what it is, if it can develop after this. I don't know how, if you got a woman, but okay. Now we see 2/3 of the Creep Squad. They are in the gym. And you know what? The Creep Squad has... Damn it, we got to break out the damn rule books. I done got through a whole fucking season without having to get to my goddamn rule books. But you know what? It calls for it today. The Creep Squad meeting will come into order. We've got the AAW on the chopping block, possibly, as the DBD and the ho-ho has decided to bring to the table whether or not they're going to forgive him or to let him go. In the rule book, 18-9/C, subsection 4, it clearly states that when you are suspicious of said Creep Squad member of sleeping with your girl, sleeping with your ex-wife, sleeping with your baby mama, then you have the right to immediately terminate the membership in the Creep Squad. That the DBD is completely within his right, as we read down further into the subsection /995. Not to get confused with 998, it has to be a decision made, and immediately so. And the DBD says, you know what, even though the AAW get on his fucking nerves, he's not ready to put him out yet. He's just not ready to put him out. I said, okay, well, good then. Close this motherfucking rule book and let's get on with life. So we can rest assured that the Creep Squad is still intact. Now, Brooke is having everybody together because she said that, we're just going to have some final bonding between the group, and have a discussion about unconditional love. People have such warped visions of unconditional love. To me, unconditional love does not mean that a person gets to fuck up over and over and over again, and then you take them back over and over and over again. That to me is just abuse. Okay, that is called being stupid. Yes, there are some conditions to this love. You do what the fuck you supposed to do, and then I'm going to love you. So I don't know if I'm a believer in unconditional love. Not when it comes to your spouse or when it comes to an intimate type of relationship. Unconditional love for your children. Yes, but no, motherfucker don't get all these passes, but whatever. There's a lot of history within the group. Some people used to be together. They not together no more. Some people have cheated, some people are still currently cheating. Some people are not friends any longer. Like, all of this is going on. Marcus says that he wants people to understand that he's been wrong in the past. Yes, we've seen you on Love and Hip Hop, but he's made the decision in his mind that he's not going to do that anymore. That him and Brooke are going to, solidify this love and not be going through the drama anymore. I was like, don't say that, because what you going to do when it comes time to be back on the show? Okay, y'all gonna have to come up with some more fucking drama. I think the person that's overcome the most on the show, and genuinely so, is Mimi. Mimi was on the first season. Mimi, Stevie J, Jocelyn was on the first season of Love and Hip Hop, and we all saw what Mimi went through. And that shit was real. That was before we started making up scenes and constructing scenes and, all of that. That shit was real. So when Mimi got up there and was just like, Stephen Jordan, you were my biggest lesson, she meant that shit. Okay, because Mimi had to go through a lot before she finally could get to where she is. So I have the most respect for Mimi because she truly did go through, and we all sat and watched. She lived her life. I don't know how that girl is still being, was able to keep it together when she was going through what she was going through. And Zell says, well, if Mimi can get over Stevie J kicking her off the bus and bringing Jocelyn on, then, there's hope for everybody there. Cisco gets up there and I guess I should be feeling sorry for Cisco, but I'm so over Cisco that I don't even care. So when he get up there, the violence, he crying, he talking about his family, he don't have his kids, he don't have the concept of family because he's never had a family. His father left and took all the fucking furniture. I said, that sounds just like your punk ass daddy. No wonder you the way you are. Okay. Took all of the shit. And so, when he gets here, he done got on everybody's nerves. He done annoyed some people. He done pissed off folks, upset them or whatever. He was like, that's just because he don't even know how to act within this kind of environment, which is very clear. It's clear that he is socially awkward. So anyway, he up there, he get to apologize. And he apologizes for being a fucking weirdo. And that he's trying to rectify this. Okay, so I know we only got one more day here, but, if you guys will have me, I'm going to offer myself as your brother forever. Nigga, fuck you. Sit down. Nobody give a fuck about you and your damn brotherhood. But it seems to help some people. Safari says that, now he understands Cisco. He going through a lot of the same type of things that Safari is going through fine. Wasn't Cisco having these problems with his girlfriend when he was on Love and Hip Hop New York years and years and years ago? I'm talking about his wife, not his girlfriend. Wasn't he having these same problems? They was having custody issues then. It's still going on? Damn. Next, Bobby wants Sin and Erica to hug it out. Nothing doing. Like Sin said, sometimes things are not supposed to be fixed. Everything doesn't have to work out real pretty nice in a bow at the end of the day. At the end of the day, some days I just don't fucking like you. You don't like me, and we are fine to leave it the way it is. We not at each other's throat. We've been here for the majority of the time, not fighting, not even acting like the other person existed. So it ain't like we just got to, we find the way it is, just like this. But I hate when people be trying to pressure you to being a bigger man and, just at least dap it up or something like that. No, fuck it. I don't want to be the bigger man. I'm small. I'm going to stay small. Thank you. So anyway, after that, more memories, scrapbooking. We see more shots of the things that they've done in the 8 days since they've been there. I guess this is the 9th day now that they've been there. We go down memory lane and, fine, whatever. Now, again, you guys are Creep Squad. I was just like, what else is there fucking to talk about? But the ho-ho pulls the AAW and the DBD aside. And the ho-ho tells the AAW that per the rule book, you know, this would be section 29. And there it says that when you are having problems, then you're supposed to reach out to your brotherhood. How do you expect your brotherhood to know what is going on if you do not let them know? You know, the AAW, he disappears, and he just is never around. Now, the AAW tells the ho-ho and the DBD that the reason why he acts the way that he does is sometimes he'll see on social media, you know, them two hanging out, you know, maybe they went out to dinner or something, and they didn't invite the AAW. And that makes him upset, just like a fucking bitch. I was just like, he's a baby. So he says what he does is he just acts out because he wants to make them mad. Okay? And the reason why he does this is just for attention. He just wants them to have... I was like, you are a grown ass. I mean, I guess you could say this is progress, right? Because when you recognize your problem, then you can change it. But the whole thing is, you are how fucking old, and you are still doing these kind of antics, and it be stupid antics. Okay, so I was just like, okay, he's really admitting that he is a bitch. At the end of the day, the Creep Squad really is all that the AAW has, you know, like y'all can't put him out, okay? And so, you know, the DBD, he's all about love, you know, I love you, I would never turn my back on you, you know, I'll never put you out, that ain't what the Creep Squad is about. And then that shit get real deep. These motherfuckers all get to crying. You know, how can we help you if we don't know? You gotta say something. Okay. I was just like, wow. Y'all is really emotional at this. I mean, I guess. Isn't that the reason why we had this family reunion? To tie up loose ends? I mean, I guess. But it got deep. You know, we got. Okay, fine. Later on, they hop on the golf carts. Mimi says, we're going to go back to the beach where it all began. Okay, they're going to have a talent show out there because isn't that how every family reunion closes out? Zill said he's sad to leave, you know, even though they're all family, you know, they're working towards the same goals, you know, even though it might be some drama, it's still, you know, it's all love. Cisco said this is the most he's ever learned about his life. Yo-Yo said that, you know, this trip helped her to lighten up, loosen up a little bit. You know, stop being such a guardian over your feelings and your life and everything. You know, have some good times. Safari gets the ho-ho and Erica and pulls them to the side and says that it's important that them two work out there. I just was like, Safari, what is wrong with you? And then did anybody peep how just the night before, because now we realize it's only been 8 fucking days and not at least 2 weeks like I thought it would have been. Just the night before we had all that drama with Safari and Erica, and today we just as good as gold, right? Okay, just a smiling and having a good time and hooked up together and everything. Motherfucker, what did happen in 18 hours that now all of a sudden y'all best good boyfriend and girlfriend now? Like, that's why I just said, you guys, it's such bullshit. But he want them to be good. When Richie D said that he wanted to spit on Erica, you know, Richie D said, you know, well, clearly I don't want to spit on you. And, you know, he apologizes for whatever he said. And Erica was like, I miss my friend. All that, I was just like, moving on. And again, somebody tries to get Erica and Sin to talk. You know, Richie D, well, how about, you know, we call up Sin? She was like, no. Truth be told, Erica doesn't want to have to talk to Sin because then she'd have to admit that she had that fake page. And see, it's just easier to deny and yell and scream and overtalk somebody and all that. But if we have a serious heart-to-heart, then bitch, you gonna have to admit that you was obsessed and fucking jealous of me and my life. And you was trolling me on a damn page that you was running, okay, that suddenly turned into your baby's Instagram page. So she's never going to want to admit that. So let's just leave it the way it is. Peter gets up there and says, you know, the stuff that he went through on there is minor compared to the good times that he had. You know, again, he loved everybody. It's Tara's birthday. She's turning 45, you know. Evidently, Tara had some shit over his house and it ended up disappearing. And she told him it was worth about $5,000. So he doubled that and wrote her out a big Publishers Clearinghouse check for $10,000. Okay. And said that, you know, she told him that some of his bitches probably stole her shit, so he felt, you know, responsible for it. So, you know, a little gag, but boom. So then we gonna close it out. Like I said, the talent show. You know, Jonathan thanks everybody. You know, this was just a wonderful trip for him. He had, I mean, just everybody saying the same shit over and over. We get the Creep Squad up there in this talent show, even though only one member of the Creep Squad has any fucking talent, musical talent anyway. He's playing the drums and the guitar and everything. We just got Cisco and Richie D just standing there like, why y'all up there? Shekinah up there, you know, she said that she's a hairstylist. She ain't got no talent. They tell her she's a comedian, so she get up there and get to roasting people. And I was like, ooh, child, y'all ask for Shekinah, y'all know that mouth. Bobby gets up there. He's a magician. He knows how to, you know, do some little magic trick or whatever. Safari get up there with some shit. I'm telling you, I have toned Erica and Safari out so much that I don't even remember what the hell he said. Yo-Yo got up there with her old hard ass 90s style rapping. Gotta love Yo-Yo. Child, we never saw Jewels or what's her name? Kimbella. I'm trying to figure out why they was there, but I'm not mad because, honey, y'all gotta check. You gotta check. But they didn't even hardly appear on screen. So when she said she was sad that it was time to go, I was like, girl, I thought you was gone already. Then Mimi again gets up there with Jonathan and Brooke and thanks everybody for coming. You know, Brooke said that's a wrap for, you know, season 2 of Love and VH1's Family Reunion season 2. You know, this was the best one. Let them tell it. And I was like, just thank God no more Creep Squad, Shekinah, or Erica and Safari. All right, you guys, that is it. Let me get off of here, get back to work. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I'm itsrox. The channel is itsrox. And everything else I do will be in the bottom bar. All right. Excuse me. All right. So I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And I plan on doing the same. Till next time, rock stars. Bye.